Hold on, can you guys hear me? Let's see. I gotta make sure my microphone's working. Alright, good. It's working. Alright, welcome to this Tanuki stream, everyone. Where I talk about the most things that happen to be on the mind. My mind, that is. And today, don't know what to talk about, but I got a few up on my spine to at least get some steam off of. Not that I'm angry or anything, just needed to rant about this subject a little bit so I can feel a lot better. So just recently, this morning, I happened to run into like this hacker, and although I can't say that he's actually an hacker, but he just told me he was literally trying to threaten me with his hacking abilities. So I told him to prove it. And guess what? He couldn't prove it. And that's what we're gonna talk about today, is fucking hackers. I'm just sick and tired of hearing all those bastards talk about how fucking, good they are in the game, when technically they're not really good if they happen to hack and cheat their way into the mode of the game. Sort of like how they do with Black Ops 2 and GTA 5, for example, the game that I'm playing right now. Yeah, I don't support anyone who happens to be a part of hacking any hardware, or at least any modes that the lobby, if not server, enjoys. I just think it's a bit, invalid and unnecessary. Like, why take advantage of the game in your own hands when you can do that with the single player games? At least, like, if I ever were to name some, I guess Warframe, even though it's not really a single player game. I mean, it's an MMORPG. However, you can make it a single player game, at least if you're in your own lobby, that is. But I guess there would be a difference if you were to meet a person online who happens to have lower stats than yours. The only way I can tell if someone's hacking is if their stats are a bit high or above the average stats. Like, for example, the stats in GTA, at least the RP, is somehow 8,000, when necessarily that is not the actual RP, the actual RP in average gaming. There's no way you can reach up to 8,000. Okay, I haven't researched this, but I'm just taking a wild guess. It would take years, if not decades, to reach that shit. If there's like a slow gauge to fill. Like, my rank, my JP or RP is on 37, and I haven't even reached 100 yet. And within the days that I have PSN, PlayStation Plus, my bad. And on my other account on my PS3, I'm like on rank 500, which I happen to get from a lobby that happened to be a bit hacked by the advantage of this one user. Now, of course, I didn't, ban him, or I didn't kick him, mainly because I was actually interested in what they favored, which it was obviously money. And I'm a fucking greedy pig, and I'll do anything for money. At least in the game, that is. If you're thinking about me taking this in reality, you're fucking wrong, because I'm pretty loyal, and I don't think I would appreciate anyone who happens to be greedy in real life. I mean, I got brothers who are greedy, at least, but not to the point where they would fucking hack up the game. And that's my problem with most of these damn hackers, is that they try and try, no matter how much the cost is. They'll do whatever they can to get their fucking hands on whatever game they see fit, in order to, I don't know, gain their access. Fucking makes me angry as fuck. Oh, hello, Ginger Nightmare. Oh, it's been a while since I see you, my love. How you been, hun? Hopefully you've been well. It's been like a year, maybe? I'm not really sure, because I'm not really on Discord, to be honest. Nor am I on Instagram or Facebook, mainly because of social distancing purposes, you know, such as, you know, quarantine and lockdowns. Not only that, but drama as well. I can never stand fucking drama. At least when it happens to involve me, you know, because if it involves me for no reason other than just for the sake of being online, yeah, I'm gonna have problems. But yeah, it's good to see you too, hon. Good to see you too. It would be more interesting if, you know, if I had my own Discord back, but yeah, my Wi-Fi on my computer at least is not hooked up and I can't get it back because my dumbass, as I said in the previous streams all over, is deleted. So, you know, sweet, yeah. Is it really sweet though? I don't know. Was it me that said glad to see you too? That was sweet, or was that just a phase? I don't know. Anyways, I'm glad you stopped by because I was just talking about how much I fucking hate hackers. And if you want to enjoy and stay and, you know, hear the discussion, you can, or if you don't want to, that's fine. You can leave and I'll still be on my own, like as always, because I'm a rogue. But yeah, feel free if you want. Anyways, actually, what you been up to lately, if I may ask? Have you made a new video on something? Those are the only videos I've seen so far is the ones that I've seen on my playlist, and they are still there. I'm not sure if it's publicly or privately, but they're still there. One with the whole, damn, I kind of forgot the name. Jeez. You know, to be honest with you, I only watched those two once. That was it. Are you on the bike? Yes, I am. I am on a bike. It's a motorcycle to be specific. But yeah, I'm on a motorcycle slash bike. A boatercycle, maybe. Shit, I don't know. Maybe just call it a motorcycle, because that's the name of it anyways. But yeah. So how's your stream going? Do you make streams, by the way? Just curious. I never seen you stream before. I only like heard about you, at least, and also read some of your not read. Well, saw some of your videos, but like, yeah, I can't remember most of them. Everything I do is public. Oh, well, that's strange. Because when I was subscribed to your channel, I guess I forgot to put the notification bell. But there's a reason why I don't put many notification bells on there, because I get sick and tired of getting notified by the fucking the everyday content uploaders, the ones like no bullshit, and the people who happen to upload content every day, which kind of annoys me when they notify me. So I tend to turn that off once in a while because I don't like getting notifications every single minute. It annoys me. Yeah. I have not streamed not yet. Oh, okay. Or is there a chance that you're going to, maybe? You know, for maybe entertainment, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I haven't checked up on nobody since I've kind of descended from Discord and every other platform that happens to watch my every movement. You know? I love you, sweetheart. Ah, I love you too. Oh, man. You know, it would be nice, though. It would be nice to bring back some more company, but, you know, due to the amount of subscribers I have, you know, it just can't work out. I'm trying to actually gain my own audience, but it's really hard to do so when you have a low amount of subs. Not that it matters, but, you know, kind of does matter when it happens to have an audience, at least. I feel like I only gained my audience because I've joined a server and other streamers, and I was shouted out, and it's like, damn it. For once, at least I should make my own. I mean, I had a couple streams in here and there. I used to have the other streams, Tanuki live streams. I used to have a channel for that, but I deleted it because I was enraged by the quarantine, which kind of made me a bit crazy. So I kind of deleted it. Oh fuck. God damn it, Tanuki, you need to pay attention on the goddamn road. Stop talking. Sorry, whoever's in my head, but I have somebody in my chat, so you can shut the fuck up. Maybe in 2 months, I might show myself. I mean, if you want, honey, you don't have to. I mean, this is just me and the word of mouth. I usually talk to myself all the time when it comes to my streams, because hardly anybody's on there, so... But it's fine, I'm actually quite used to it. I mean... Literally. I mean, I spend my time talking to myself almost every day, to be honest. Quarantine is hurting everyone. Fuck yeah, it's hurting everyone. Even me. I try to not show it, but you know, since I'm a man, I'm not supposed to show any integrity of emotions. Because, you know, that just means you're weak and pathetic. At least that's what I got from my southern pals named Becky and Billy. Which I made up because I obviously have no southern friends whatsoever. Well, I used to, but then they moved on to Alabama and Georgia, apparently. I'm gonna miss them, even though I forgot their names. Is that a rhetorical statement to say if I miss them but don't know their names? Is that even meaningful whatsoever? I don't know. Or is it just me talking out of my own ass again? Damn it, Tanuki, what I told you about talking about your ass again? You're supposed to be interested in talking about whatever the fuck you see fit, aren't you not? Well, southern guy in chat. Yeah, I am, but, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I change my, subjects. Is it weird for me to talk out loud by myself and just pretend that there's somebody just watching me and then pretending to be that person? Pretending to mock that person? Is it weird? I don't know. I get a lot of I get a lot of compliments from people who watch it, and they will say, "Well, I kind of like it. I mean, like it kind of gives you a bit of a unique persona and humor, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so. I just never see it that way. I always thought that it just made me a bit more crazier, you know." Well, that's just nonsense, Tanuki. You're not crazy. You're just fucking lunatic. You're just fucking domestic. What's the word I'm looking for? You're just fucking delusional. Okay, makes sense. Rhetorical? Rhetorial? Not sure what that means. I gotta read. I forgot to mention that I'm still the idiot that I was back then in 2018. Just don't forget that. Yes, you can. Yes, I can? Wow. Well, you know, I'm just saying. Wait, what, is it the yes I can be a bit more crazy, or yeah, the things that I say are quite entertaining when I mock people, like, you know, the goddamn southern people in Alabama / Texas and shit. Back in my days, we used to have this thing called Florida, but, you know, due to its policies, I'm gonna have to ask them to, like, take back our state, you know, for Confederate purposes. I don't know. That's my way of mocking the Southerns. Because, you know, kill all the Negroes. No, I'm joking. I don't mean that. I just say it because I'm quite by myself, you know? And I'm going to keep mentioning this because, obviously, I need you guys to know that. Because I love fucking attention. Rhetorical, doing it without. Oh shit, and now I'm starting to forget the statement that I just made. Rhetorical, doing it without what? I don't mean to question this, but I kind of forgot what I just said. So you're gonna have to reiterate it for me. Unless you forgot too, then that just makes both of us a bit unfamiliar, don't you think? Well, it can't be unfamiliar. How do you forget that easy? Tanuki, I thought you're supposed to be, you know, smart, not dumb. Like a stupid monkey in the woods. I mean, in the jungle. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I think it just makes me sound a bit even crazier when I do this. So, Ginger Nightmare, what you been up to lately, my love? Or, don't mean to sound a bit passionate or anything. This is how I usually talk to people, including guys. Well, what you been up to lately, if I may ask? M'lady? If you ever watch Nice Guys, you know what the M'lady stands for. If you are on Reddit, that is. Oh yes, Reddit. Let's be sweet. Okay. Wait, wait. Let's be sweet. Okay, I don't mind being sweet. I was asking you, what you been up to? That's what I meant. Unless I missed that statement. Because I kind of forget lots of statements that happen in the chat. Mainly because, you know, my dumbass forgets the things I say, especially. And you know how forgetful I am. Well, at least, I mean, unless you haven't watched me as much, then, I don't know. Fuck, what was I going on about? I'll scratch that anyways. But yeah, what you been up to, if I may ask? Unless you don't want to answer that, that's fine. We do know each other. Yeah, I know. I never said we didn't. It's just I never actually like talked to you like in a server alone, at least. Don't mean to get all touchy. Oh, Tanuki is fucking gay? What? No, I'm not gay. And I don't know if you know it, but Ginger Nightmare is a girl. Okay, so just in case for anyone who's like, wait, I didn't know Tanuki was gay. I'm actually bi, but all right, cool. Oh man. You know what? I think talking to myself is more likely the phrase of get help, stop it, get some help from Michael Jordan. Yeah? Just putting it out there. But yeah, we do know each other, Ginger. But you know, it'd be better if we get to know each other more. Oh yes, the more we know each other, we can become one of alliance and become the most badass Avengers on the planet, even though I'm not making any sense. But let me rephrase it for you. We, as a community, can be the most supportive YouTube channels on the community, on this platform. That also didn't make no sense. I don't know where I was going with that. We can also make discourse. Otherwise, you know, that's the only platform that I have. Well, I got Instagram, but I don't really play on that. Working on my channel, never ever what? Never ever get tired of working on your channel? You know, I got a question for you, Ginger. How long have you been making these videos, if I may ask? Because judging by the looks of it, you seem to be pretty on board with that shit. Last time I checked. I don't really check many people as much because I descended from the world of dramatic altitudes. The baptism on fire. Ah. The baptism on fire? I'm not sure what that means. Sorry if I don't understand that meaning. Mind if you explain it for me, maybe? Or if you want, I'm not gonna stop you. I am building the space pod. You're building a space pod. Are there any holes in there? Any, you know, any space pods for me in case the world of humanity becomes into oblivion? You know, like the ending of the world, or worse, zombie apocalypse. You know, just you know, heads up in case, you know, you don't want your dear beloved Tanuki to die. Which you don't mind dying. 2 years of audio stories. 2 years of audio stories, eh? Well, at least you put effort in your channel. I hardly do any of that because I'm a lazy cunt. So I stick with doing this. I mean, at least now I do. I still got the old videos from there. Yes, lots of hoses. Ooh. Are they white? Because I like white hose. They vanilla are my type of hose. Yes. I said it for you black women out there. Vanilla is my type of Nutella. Hey, I rhymed, even though it kind of didn't make no sense because Nutella is brown and vanilla is white. But if you know what I'm going for, you obviously know what I'm getting. My idea was to blast off That seems to be the obvious point since a space pod is supposed to blast off. You know, if you're gonna blast off, can you at least do it on Pornhub? I heard a lot of people do that. If you get my reference. I mean, at least I know. At least I do that. You know, blast off into the Midwest of the comment session. My God, that was so gorgeous. I can't believe I come at twice. No, that's not me saying that. That's actually me quoting the person who said that in the comments. Because there's a lot of them. Holy sweet Jesus, I can't believe I blown a load in my fucking panty bag. I'm not joking. There's a message that was like that. Can't show you because obviously YouTube, you know, they don't support that, even though they got a lot of child pornography on there. Yet they don't support, you know, words like nigga and fuck and shit. You know, just these swear words that I don't really use on a basis, but somehow use it when I'm angry. Yet they'll strike me down if I happen to use the word, you know, if you know what I'm about to say. KKK? Nah, that's not it. If I say the N word with the hard R, they would probably ban this. Trust me. But yet somehow pornography is somehow okay because it's educational purposes. As long as you're learning about the human body, even though porn doesn't teach you neither of it, yeah, it's fine, even though it happens to deal with minorities, such as, you know, 12-year-old kids doing ASMR. I see that a lot, not because I searched it, but because it's, I don't know how, but it's recommended. Yeah. Something that I didn't want on my recommended list. You know, like with the whole news, with CNN, even though I don't subscribe to them, I still get recommended from them. I do get your reference. Well, good, honey. I'm glad you did. Otherwise, I would be a bit disappointed. No, I'm joking. I really wouldn't care. So, Ginger, how's the crew if you still hang out with them? I only ask you because you seem to be here at the moment and, you know, it's been a while since me and you have spoken. Oh yes, it's been a while since we have made contact with each other ever since last discourse. Oh yes, indubitably. Wearing a monocle on my left eye, that is, yes. Even though I do not sound Polish, but at least I'm giving it my all. Milady? So would you be kind to give me your information on why are you here? Otherwise, I'm going to have to assume that you came here out of your own interest. Into seeing me acting like a fool. A fool, I told you. Jeez, what the fuck am I taking to make myself sound like this? I have a question for you, Ginger. After everything that I just said, do I sound crazy? Or do I sound crazy? Do I sound crazy or do I sound insane? Either way, you're not gonna get any you're not gonna get any you know, absolute choices from me. I mean, crazy and insane means the same. If y'all didn't know, Tanuki is very handsome. Oh, well, thank you. You seen my face before? I could have sworn I didn't know that. I could have sworn you know, used to keep myself hidden, but I guess not. How do you know? Wait, you seen my looks before? I'm only asking because you said I'm handsome, and that kind of got me all, you know, kind of made me blush, you know, kind of made me wanna be all confident about my appearance and get all the bitches in fucking Carolina. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I've never seen your looks before, but I assume you look a lot hotter than your name, I'd say, because Ginger is something that's named after a beverage, and I happily drink that, like, a lot. Well, not a lot of it, but just, you know, every time when my belly feels sick, I usually drink it. You know, ginger ale, ginger. I always thought that ginger ale were meant for gingers, you know, such as the ones with orange hair, but I am sadly mistaken. Oh. You are too kind to be worthy, Tanuki. If you notice, ginger ale is actually a beverage. Yes, I know. My left mind brain, I can see that. It's the reason why I drink it too. Oh, you're crazy too. Well, we're both crazy, aren't we? You're almost too pretty. I'm pretty too? Well, that's sweet of you. I get a lot of compliments from a lot of people saying that I look like a I look like a half Steve Urkel with Blade on top. Well, not on top, but like more like a comparison. Sometimes I've been considered ugly for the big nose I have on my, well, on my bridge. You know? I don't know why. I guess some people just find big nose just unattractive. I don't know. I always find big nose to be more, you know, heavily breathing. Because the more big nose we have, the bigger nose we have, the more oxygen we can sniffle in, bruh. I'm just saying. I mean, this may not sound physical, but, you know, in my theory, it makes sense. Yeah, fuck ginger beer. Oh, there's a ginger beer as well? There's a beer called ginger? Does it taste a lot like ginger ale? Because if so, I'm going to say it's a ripoff. Because, you know, I thought beer wasn't supposed to taste like soda. I thought it's supposed to taste more likely a bit more bitter, you know. The stuff that you get wasted on. You are young and pretty. Oh, thank you. Well, I am 21, so that makes sense. I mean, don't worry. Once I get older, I'm going to become all pale and rusty and ugly. Like all these old people. Back when I was your age, I used to be at the maintenance. Was that me being high or was that me being old? I don't know. And I don't know. I sound like an old man. I've been on the ground for 5 hours. Great to see you. Great to see you on. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be on. I'm usually on almost once a day, sometimes once a week. I don't really have a schedule, mainly because I'm just very lazy, and two, I'm actually trying to focus on like my reality. I'm not trying to escape the internet, but trying to escape, you know, the problem that surrounds the internet, such as the media. You know, good old media with their fancy, obligated news that happen to be pro-left and sometimes pro-right. Hi. Oh, I do sound high. Well, that was a terrible old man impression then. I've been on the ground for 5 hours. I can't do an old man impression. I saw it, no matter how much I tried. But at least I tried, right? But I can't do a black guy impression. What's good, fellas? Today it's gonna be a great day. Oh no, that's not a black guy impression. Okay, never mind. I can't sound black. You know, I get a lot of comments saying that I sound way too white for my color, but I don't really know what that means. But I assume that since I sound so white, I guess people assume that I'm white. Like I get people on Discord that will tell me, "Man, Tanuki, I don't mean to be a bit preferential, but what color are you?" And I just said, "I'm black." It's like, oh my god, they were just shocked to hear me say that. It's like, you sound way too white to be a black guy. And I was like, and you sound too black to be a white guy. You know? He's like, fair enough. Well, I mean, like, it makes sense. I mean, I'm not lying when I said that I was in Florida. I was raised in Florida. Makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, I wasn't raised in the ghetto. I mean, what the fuck is even a black voice anyways? Because I thought color is color and not how you sound. That you sound black in the first place. But I guess that's more of a theory because apparently people would say, well, it's easy, Tanuki. I mean, if you ever looked at stereotypes, more like the blacks sound like they have some sort of ghetto accent or Brooklyn accent if you want to be a part of it. And then you got the other ones that are like, well, to sound white, you have to be a bit more complex, a bit more intelligent, and also you got to use some harsh words, not even harsh words, but just smart, intelligent words such as intinking or indubitably, especially the Brits, because they use that a lot, you know, when they always say absolutely garbage and rubbish with their tea-sipping mugs. Love you, Britons. Of course I will always. I haven't seen you for ages. Same. Sweet all baby love. Baby love? Well, I don't know what that is, but if it happens to love babies, I do not comply with it. I don't like babies. Mainly because they are annoying. But, you know, they are cute. Baby love? Or is that a song? I don't know. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. So, Ginger. So, have you been talking to anybody lately? You know, like the people. I'm not going to mention the names because I am just not going to. I don't want them finding out. I'm not finding out, but I don't want them noticing that, oh, this guy still talks about me? Whoa, how sweet. Basically what I'm saying is I don't want them to know how much I care about them. I'll care for them at least. It's hard for me to care about them if they don't care about me, so it's like, why should I matter? Why should they matter? Yeah. Oh, it's a great song. It's not how you spell great in Britain. G-R-A-T. It's a grat song. Hello, baby, it's a grat song. So amazing that it makes me blush in tears. Almost like as if you're going to cry. Like a itty bitty bitch. Huh. I wonder, does that sound like Kano from Mortal Kombat or what? I've been trying to do my Kano impression voice lately. Hello, baby. Do you miss me? You know, that fucking killer psychopath with the laser eye in Mortal Kombat, if you play Mortal Kombat, that is. I'm pretty sure you have. At least I heard, right? I mean, you're a gamer girl, right, Ginger? You play games? Oh, nah. Games are overrated. And they're for, like, young adults like me who don't understand the world population and don't understand the narrative that this media is trying to put on us and ourselves. Music intensifies. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yes. The media is always going to be our enemy. And they always stay our enemy. So whatever you do, make sure you always have every, and I mean every, protection aware. Otherwise, you'll be known to the government. Yes, the government's spying on us. So whatever you do, get some duct tape, if not electric tape, and tape your cameras, computers, and webcams, because they are watching our every single moves. You know, I kind of believe that theory, to be honest. You know, people say it's conspiracy, but I say, what if that conspiracy were to be true? I'm just saying, it's a possibility. My hypothesis can be correct. You know? According to my calculation, I think that my theory is correct. Oh god, I hate one of those fucking anime dialogues. According to my calculations, I think the noise is coming from above. It's like, well, no shit. I mean, we can hear it. We got ears. Dude, I mean, it's not that hard. I'm just going on a bit of tangent there, so excuse that. Oh, man. So, anyways. So, Ginger. Lovely, lovely Ginger. Yes, Ginger. The magnificent nightmare of all times. You know what? That should be a movie. Ginger Nightmare. The prequel. I mean, the sequel. It's like the Ginger Man. Ginger Nightmare. Oh, boy, we're gonna have a Ginger Nightmare bloody festival in the bloody hills of England, mate. Can't wait to put my hands on that. Was that a good impression or no? I like to receive compliments. Because compliments give me strength. Well, not exactly, but they give me more dedication to move on to the next sequel. Or at least to the next subject, I guess. Shit, I don't know. I guess it makes me stay and not try to put any depression on anyone. Like, you know, someone I used to know. Because now that you're somebody that I used to